There's me overseas, across the pond by the Dover Peaks. I've smuggled myself into new nationality.
Hey, what's up guys? This is Halfway, broadcasting from around the world in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Coming at you from my balcony. So today is Thanksgiving here, which means it'll be Thanksgiving for you guys in a few hours. So a little bit late in the day here. But anyway, I just wanted to make like a little Thanksgiving video. Say happy Thanksgiving to everybody in the U.S. and anybody who celebrates Thanksgiving outside of the U.S. At school today, I actually introduced the idea of Thanksgiving to my students and kind of explained to them the very, I would say, childish story of Thanksgiving and, you know, what it means to America and what it represents. And it was kind of cool to introduce something like completely outside of their culture, because even if you look at like Christmas here is celebrated, like people know what it is, and Halloween also, when we have Halloween, like the students know Halloween and they know about it, even though it's not like something that's like ultimately that celebrated here, it's still something they know about. So it's kind of cool to talk to them about something, you know, from my culture and my heritage that like was completely outside of their scope of view or their daily knowledge of what's happening. But yeah, so when I was younger, or up until the last few years, we always had this tradition that my mom was really into. And I'm sure a lot of people do it, or at least some people do it. But it's basically like when the family would get together at Thanksgiving, everybody would sit around the table and, you know, we'd eat our meal, all of that. But we'd also do a thing where we'd go around and talk about like what we're thankful for. And I hated it. I would always just sit there, like when it got to my turn, I was like, I'm thankful for my family and everybody being here, like next. And just kind of out of memory for my mom, she passed away a few years ago. So out of memory for her, I think I just kind of wanted to do like a what I'm thankful for theme. And I was thinking about it a little bit before I made the video, but the thing that I will say is just I'm thankful for like life. And I know that sounds like really cliche and mundane and like so lame, but really, like, anything you're thankful for or anything that you're experiencing, like, it's all just because of this life, this chance of at existence that we have. I'm not a religious person. I'm an agnostic, heavily leaning toward atheism. However, I can't 100% say that there's no religion. However, whether, you know, no matter what religion you know, hold true, or if, you know, that other people hold dear to them, none of them, to me, they don't make any sense. They contradict each other and they contradict themselves. And there's just no evidence and there's no qualifying reasons why religion, any of like the mainstream religion or any religion that I've ever heard of or learned anything about holds any water. So for me, it's like, I feel like we have this one shot at life, at this like plane of existence that we live on. And even the things that aren't great, like it's, when you really think about it, if you think about it, especially in that aspect, if you think about it, if you're not an atheist and you think about it from an atheistic point of view, life is much more meaningful for someone, I think, that does not believe in any religion or has a theory of a low probability or no probability of an afterlife. Again, like I can't prove or disprove anything. It's why I say that I'm agnostic, because I just don't know, and there's no way for me to know. But I think most of the signs of what we know about the universe and what we can observe and experience points to the fact that this is our one shot at life. This is it. And we're just lucky enough that we even get to experience life, that we get to have this experience of having an experience. Like, no matter how good or how bad things are, sometimes, like, if you think about it in that way and you look at it in that way, you're just living every single day of your life. You're literally just living, and you're trying to get on to the next day. No matter if you're a millionaire or billionaire, if you're homeless, if you're, struggling through whatever struggle you have. And not to say those things don't absolutely suck, or some of those things. Like if you're going through, problems and you're having issues, and life doesn't seem super optimistic to you right now, it doesn't mean those things aren't like terrible things or things that you should just brush off and not worry about. But the fact that you even get to experience that is like it's an accomplishment. You accomplish something in this universe just by existing and being sentient and being able to observe and have memories and being able to make choices and being able to set goals and try to reach those goals, and just living in general. There's just being here is what I'm thankful for ultimately. Now, if you break that down, obviously a little bit more, I am super thankful for my family. I know I said I don't just say that, I was thankful for my family and move on. But no, I am very thankful for my family. And I think I'm very fortunate to have a pretty good relationship with my family. With, some people I'm closer with than others. But I feel very fortunate that at least I'm happy, with my family, and I love them all very much. And I think it is reciprocated toward me. And mostly I'm thankful for also is my daughter. I know I talked about her in the last video, and I don't want to make this channel necessarily into something about my personal life, but that is something that is if you don't have a child, you've probably heard this before, or if you do have a child, you've heard this before, but until you have a kid, you really don't know what it's like. There's no way to comprehend it. You can imagine it all day. And believe me, even before my daughter was born, I imagine what it would be like to be a father. But until you actually experience that, there's just nothing else like it. And she's the most important thing to me in the world. And I'm very, very thankful that I have my daughter. Unfortunately, she's not here with me right now, and that's one of the major drawbacks of me being here. But hopefully that will all be remedied sometime in the future. But we'll see. But again, I don't want to get too deep in my personal life about that kind of stuff. But just, I hope everybody's having a good Thanksgiving, and just, remembering all the things that you are thankful for. But in my point of view, just being thankful for being here and being able to experience existence, especially as as we are, we really get to think about things a lot, and we really get to just have these profound moments. And I think that just what more could you want? We get to be here, and we get to look out at this beautiful view, and we get to see everything that man has accomplished and everything that nature has provided for us. And there's just something great about that. But again, guys, happy Thanksgiving. I hope everybody eats a lot of turkey and mashed potatoes and yams and all that good stuff. I had I had a bunch of Khmer food here, so it was good, but it's no American Thanksgiving. But you guys have a good day. As always, this is Halfway broadcasting from around the world in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Take care, guys. Have a great day. Peace out.